Hey guys, so today I'm going to be taking you through how you can easily set up a professional email like this one and use it with Gmail. So by the end of this video, you're going to have yourself an email like this one that's going to be able to send and receive emails all from within Gmail. And I'm going to take you through step by step how to set it up. Let's get into it. Okay guys, so you've most likely already got your own email for your site that looks something like this. Your business name or maybe your name at gmail.com. Now, while this is definitely okay, it's nowhere near as professional as having something like Isaac at mybusinessname.com. Now, there are many ways you can do this, including getting one through your hosting plan. The problem is that the interface that hosting services give you isn't very easy to use and can be difficult to set up and maintain, which is the reason for a long time I haven't used one. That wasn't until I found out that I could actually use the Gmail interface but have my own personal email for my domain name. How? By using what is called G Suite. So what is G Suite? Well, basically G Suite is an upgraded version of Gmail that, in my honest opinion, is far better and far cheaper than any other email service provider out there. Here's what makes it so good. Number one, you get a personal email, which is so much more professional looking. Number two, you get all the benefits of Gmail. It's clean, modern, lightning fast interface. Plus, you also get exclusive features and apps that are perfect for business, such as collaborative file sharing, video conferencing, data security, and a heap more. I've already been using some of the apps that come with it, and honestly, they're fantastic. And then number four is you can also create multiple emails under the one domain name. So this is perfect for if you're setting this up for a company or a business, and maybe you want to have your employees all coming under at whatever your business or company name is. So I just think that's fantastic. Now, of course, to get something like this or any form of personal email, it costs money. But luckily, unlike many of the other service providers out there, G Suite is incredibly cheap, and that's the reason I chose to use it. At just $5 a month, it is well and truly worth the money. I'm sure if you're like me, you spend $5 on a lot worse things. And honestly, I wouldn't be recommending this to you guys unless it's been a benefit to me and I believe in the product. Okay, so let's get on to setting up your email. Okay guys, so the first thing that we're going to need in order to set up this professional email is an actual domain name. So I'm assuming that most of you watching this video already have yourself a domain name and website set up. But if you don't, then simply go through and purchase your domain name. A good company where you can purchase both the domain name and hosting at the same time is a company called HostGator, and they're actually who I use and recommend in all of my tutorials. So if you haven't purchased a domain name yet, then head on through the link that I've got in the description, which will actually give you a savings on a HostGator sign up. Once you've got your domain name, now it's time to head on over to the G Suite sign up page. So I've got a link for it down in the description, and what that's going to do is going to take you straight to the sign up page. So once you click the link, you're going to be brought to this area here, and you can have two options. You can either have the business option for $10 or the basic option for $5. But for this tutorial, we're just going to go with basic, and you're just going to simply hit get started. Then you're just going to simply type in your business name. So if you're creating a personal brand, of course you'd put in Isaac, you'd put in your full name. So I'd put in Isaac Blenko. Or if you're setting this up for a business, you'd simply type in your business name. Okay, pretty self-explanatory. So I'm just going to go with this, and then you're going to have an option here of number of employees that you have. You can choose whatever you'd like. I'm going to go with just me. Okay, and then you select your country and hit next. Okay, so this next part is your contact info. What you're going to do here is just fill in your details. So I'm going to put in, and then you're going to put in your current email address here. Now, for those of you out there who are already using another service like Outlook or Yahoo, whatever you're using, you can put in your current email address here, and basically you'll still receive some notifications from this account that you're going to be setting up. So that's an option for you. But I already have a Gmail account, and that's what I'm going to be typing in here. So I'm going to type in and hit next. And you're going to hit, does your business have a domain? Now, you're going to hit yes, I have one that I would like to use. If you don't, hit this one and it'll take you through where you can actually purchase your domain. But most likely you guys have already got yourself a domain. So what we're going to hit is yes, I have one I can use. Now, you're just going to type in your website, your domain name here. So I'm going to put in personal branding website.com. Okay, so that's the domain name that I own. Of course, you put in yours. Okay, so you're just going to simply hit next. Okay, and then it's going to ask you, is this a domain you're going to use to set up? You're just going to go through and hit yes, next, sorry. And then it's going to ask you, do you want to share great ideas with Google? Basically, do you want to receive emails from them? Let's go with no thanks. Okay, so then you're going to be brought to here. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to type in your name here. So at your website, whatever you're going to have. So for myself, I'd put in Isaac at personalbrandingwebsite.com. Then you're going to go through and you're going to make up a password. And then you're going to want to confirm that you are not a robot by ticking the box. Awesome. And then accept, agree, and create account. And then you're going to be brought to this screen which says your G Suite account has been created. Awesome. And then you just want to hit go to setup. So then you're going to be brought to this area here, and basically this is where you can add extra people to your account. So, or extra accounts. So you could have one that's like info@yourwebsite.com, sales@yourwebsite.com. But I'm just going to assume that you're just going to be setting this up for one person, and all you need to do is simply go down to I've added all the email addresses I currently would like to use, and hit next. So all you're going to do is simply go to this one here, which is add meta tag to your personal branding website. So you hit this one and you're going to get given this tag here. Now they have the option of putting this into the CSS of your website. I'm guessing that most of you out there really have no idea about coding and really don't want to even have to think about it, or the potential risk of messing with your site, which could stuff up your entire site. So I'm going to show you guys a really easy way that you can implement this code into your website without having to edit any code. So what we're going to do is you're going to copy this here. And then what you're going to do in your dashboard is you're going to go to plugins, add new. Now we're going to search one called header and footer. And when you just type in header, it should come up. Okay, this one here with the 500,000 downloads. It's one of the best ones available. So you're just going to simply hit install now. And then we're going to activate it. And then what you're going to do is you're going to scroll down to settings, and you're going to go to this one here called insert headers and footers, and paste that code into this part here, our scripts in header. Okay, and then you just simply hit save. And now if we go back to G Suite, we just simply go to, I've added it to my home page. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is verify through our hosting service. Now I'm going to be taking you through how to set it up through HostGator, because that's who I'm with. If you're with a different hosting provider, it's the exact same process. So we're going to go across to HostGator, and you just want to go to the HostGator home page. You can hit customer login, and then what you're going to do is you're just going to fill out your details, hit login, and now we're going to go to hosting, email here, the big email icon there, click that. And you're going to scroll down and you're going to see an area called MX entry. I want you to click on that. Scrolling down to the very bottom, you're going to see here that we've got an email already there. What we want to do is delete that one so that we can add our new. So you want to hit remove and hit delete. Awesome. Okay. Now we want to go back and we're going to tick this box here. Awesome. So we've got the next part now. Now, looking at that, you're going to feel a little bit confused. That's okay. I'm here to take you through it. And you'll see it's not as hard as you think it is. It's just a little monotonous. Okay. Because what we're going to do is we're going to go through and copy and paste each of these across. So we're going to put the first one in, making sure you've got one in, number one, and then our record. Then we do the second one, so we copy the 5 and then we copy the destination, put it in. Again, copy 5, destination, copy that across, paste it in. And now our last two, so the 10, put it in priority, copy our destination here, paste it in, add new record. Okay, one last one to do. Copy the 10, then copy our destination and paste it in, add new record. Awesome. Make sure that they're all there and they look like they're in the right order. See 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome, all good. Now what you're going to do is we're going to go back here and we're simply just going to tick this one because we've put in our MX records now. Okay, so then it's going to ask you to delete existing MX records. We've actually already done this. I showed you how to do it just before. So you're going to hit I've deleted my existing MX. And then we're just going to have this area here, which is going to ask you to save your MX records. But HostGator, if you're with them, automatically do it. So we're just going to simply hit verify and set up our domain. And all done, guys. Awesome. And we now have our own personal email. So you're just simply going to hit next and you're going to be brought to here. Now obviously you have our different choices, but we're just going to go with the $5 one. And then you're just simply going to fill out your details for your brand new email. And this is the dashboard here for your new G Suite account. Now you're probably wondering, oh, where do I access my mail? Well, that's easy. You go up here to the top right and you click and you'll have your mail here. There you have it. So you should now have your very own professional website email.